This is the recording of the week number 7 testimony dictation for your performance challenge. Question: could you state your name for the ladies and gentlemen of the jury, please? Answer: my name is David Barlow, period. Question: how old are you, Mr. period Barlow, ? Answer: I am 37 years old at the present time, period. Question: are you married, sir? Answer: no, I am not married at this time, period. Question: have you ever been married? Answer: yes, sir, period. I was married for 10 years, but my wife left me for another man, period. Question: do you have any children? Answer: yes, sir, period. I have 2 children, a boy and a girl, period. They both live with their mother at this time, period. Question: and where do you live, Mr. period Barlow? Answer: I live here in town over by the medical center, period. Question: what do you do for a living, Mr. period Barlow? Answer: I am a bouncer at a local club, period. Question: how long have you worked at that club as a bouncer? Answer: for the past 5 years, period. Question: now, I believe we are here today about a robbery that occurred at the club, is this correct? Answer: yes, sir, period. Question: could you tell us about what time you heard a shot fired? Answer: I think it was about 15 minutes until 2 a.m. A period M period. Question: I forgot to ask you on what day of the week this robbery occurred? Answer: it was on a Saturday night, period. Question: what is the closing time for the bar? Answer: we have to shut it down at 2 a period M period. Question: now, I believe you told us earlier in your deposition that you heard a shot fired, and then you ran down the steps to see what was going on, is that correct? Answer: yes, sir, period. I heard the shot and then heard another shot as I was running down the stairs, period. Question, what happened as you were running down the stairs? Question mark. Answer, I was about halfway down the stairs when I saw someone running, period. Question, how close was that person to you at that time? Question mark. Answer, well, comma, he ran right by the bottom of the stairs where I was coming down, period. Question, was he running fast or slow? Question mark. Answer, it appeared to me that he was running pretty fast, period. Question, are you able to identify the man that you saw running for the jury? Question mark. Answer, yes, comma, sir, semicolon, I can, period. Question, did you stop and look at the person that was running and see where he went? Question mark. Answer, well, comma, I yelled back up the stairs to Elmo and told him he was going this way, period. By the time I got Elmo by the arm and asked him what had happened, comma, he told me that James had hit him, period. So we both went out back and tried to find him, comma, but I guess he had already jumped over the fence, period. But the next morning I went out there, comma, and I saw the tracks where he ran, period. I'm going to repeat that answer because it's a little complex and I misspoke a couple of times. Answer, well, comma, I yelled back up the stairs to Elmo and told him he was going this way, period. By the time I got Elmo by the arm and asked him what had happened, comma, he told me that James had hit him, period. So we both went out back to try to find him, comma, but I guess he had already jumped over the fence, period. But the next morning, I went out there, comma, and saw the tracks where he ran, period. Question, isn't it true that when you heard those shots that you were scared? Question mark. Answer, well, comma, of course, comma, but I felt that my job was to try to stop this person from getting away, period. Question, now, comma, does this area where you say he jumped the fence have any lights around it at all? Question mark. Answer. Well, comma, not exactly, period. But the lights from the school across the street shine out into our backyard, period. Question. How well could you see then? Question mark. Answer. I could see well enough to make out anybody I had seen before, period. Question. Now, comma. After you got down those stairs, comma, did you see anyone but Elmo, semicolon. I'm sorry, you didn't see anyone but Elmo, semicolon. Is that correct? Question mark. Answer. That's right, period. Question. Were you standing on the top of the stairs prior to hearing the shots? Question mark. Answer. The first time, comma, I was on the top step waiting for him to come up, period. Question. How did you know that he was coming up at that time? Question mark. Answer. I wait there for him every night, period. Question. Well, comma, does he close at the same time every night? Question mark. Answer. Usually he does, period. Question. Now, comma, the club is allowed to stay open until 2A period M period semicolon. Is that correct? Question mark. Answer. Yes, comma, sir, period. Question. And for the people that buy beer or liquor prior to the 2A period M period closing time, comma, they have until 15 minutes after 2 to drink it, semicolon, don't they? Question mark. Answer. No, comma, sir, period. All bottles and glasses have to be cleared off the tables by 2A period M period. Question. So, comma, Elmo always closes up early, semicolon. Is that correct? Question mark. Answer. If business is slow for the night, comma, he always closes up early, period. Question. So if he does this on most nights, comma, you go to the top of the stairs and you wait there for him each and every night, semicolon. Is that correct? Question mark. Answer. Yes, comma, I do wait for him every night, period. That is part of my job, period. Question. On this particular night, comma, was it cold or hot? Question mark. Answer. Well, comma, I don't think it was so cold that night, period. I don't remember wearing a coat on that particular night, period. Question. How long had you been standing there before you heard the first shot? Question mark. Answer. I would guess only about 5 minutes at the most, period. Question. So your job is to be the bouncer of the club, comma, and then help Elmo after closing, period. What did you do to help him? Question mark. Answer. Well, comma, he is always coming out of the club with the night's receipts in a bag, period. He wants me to be there with him in case someone tries to rob the club, period. Question. Do you ever go down those stairs on occasion for any other purpose? Question mark. Answer. Well, comma, sometimes I take a little break and meet my girlfriend, period. She usually brings me some kind of dinner, comma, and I spend a little time with her then, period. Question. Had you done that on this particular night? Question mark. Answer. Yes, comma, sir, period. She had come over to the club around 7:30 and had brought me some dinner that she had made, period. Question. Was she there when you saw the man running that night? Question mark. Answered. No, comma, sir, period. She had already gone back to our place, period. Question. Can you point out to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury where the man is seated that you saw running past those stairs on the night in question? Question mark. Answer. He is seated in the middle of that table over there between his two lawyers, period. Question. Could you tell us what color shirt he has on, period? Answer. He is wearing a blue shirt, period. Question. How can you be so sure he was the man that robbed the club that night? Question mark. Answer. Because I had seen him at the club earlier, comma, and I know him because he comes in the club quite often, period. Question. Was anyone hurt at all by the shots that were fired inside the club? Question mark. Answer. Not to my knowledge, period. I think they were fired to scare everyone there, period.